Hi, this is Dr. Sinagra from the Sunrise Wellness. It's February 12th, 2020, and I'm sitting here with my patient, Rob. How are you today, sir?
Good.
Rob, I asked you to come do a testimonial because your case was very, very interesting from a wellness and a health standpoint. You've suffered with migraines, correct?
Correct.
You were one of the toughest cases. I've been doing this for almost 30 years. Give me a little history. How long you suffered with the problem?
Well, I had them when I was young, and about my 30s, I started having them every day.
Every day?
Every day. 90%, 99%.
And how old are you now?
I'm 61.
So for 30 years,
Yeah.
you've... I mean, I'm not laughing at you. I'm like, oh my Lord, that is a debilitating... Tell me about the migraines themselves. How describe them in terms of what they did to you physiologically. Could you function? Could you sleep? Could you?
Oh, when I was younger, I could, just take a pill, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. And in time, less and less, it worked. And I just struggled to work, to get home,
Yeah.
And then I went to bed.
How'd you find my office?
I was just looking on the internet. I was, I knew what I wanted because I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
It's just not normal. I mean, I couldn't go out, I could eat.
You were under medical care for this
I
whole
couldn't have
time.
one beer and I'd be totaled where everyone else is having a six-pack or better, and they're fine the next day. I had a beer, I had a headache within half hour.
So your body was so sensitive to so many stimuluses from what you drank, what you ate.
Right.
I remember you saying you couldn't eat out.
I stopped eating out. And I had the Botox. I went to all the neurologists.
Neurologist.
And never really. I got a little better. And then I just started eating organic. I did my research. And I got to a little better, but then I leveled off again. And then I just said, there's got to be something. I'm off somewhere.
Well, when I originally talked to you, I told you we're going to try a three-pronged approach is what we do here. We're going to do a structural approach by clearing out your upper cervical, the atlas axis, the first two vertebrae. And that in and of itself is a very powerful way to deal with migraine headaches. The second thing we're going to do is change your diet to an anti-inflammatory diet, and you were pretty much on that because you were eating very clean. So that wasn't a big issue. But the real big issue was the root causes of migraines coming from the metabolic malfunction. And I instructed you that we're going to have to really rebuild your whole digestive system and calm down the inflammation in your body. For people listening, what happens is you get bacterial overgrowth in the gut, and that leads to inflammation throughout the body and neurogenic inflammation. And that was to the point where your digestive system, that's why the beer was a problem, that's why what you ate was a problem. You were so inflamed and malfunctioning at such a high level, your system had become so hypersensitive that anything was tripping this thing off. So I put you on and I said, look, give me 3 months and I'll change your life. You gave me 3 months. How'd I do?
We got better, little by little. Now it's 5 months, and I think I had one headache in 3 weeks, so.
One headache in 3 weeks.
I'd take it.
Yeah, and you've said you've, the reason I had you on is because I want people to know that this approach is real, and it's about getting people healthy. It's not a panacea. I'll get rid of your headache in 2 days. No, we had to rebuild your health.
No, that I understood.
And you've stuck with it, you've done well, but you told me now you've gone, how long now, 9 days? 10 days without a headache, you said?
It's been, it was a week Friday, so 13 days.
Wow, and that's fantastic.
And
you said you can eat out a little bit, you've cheated a little bit without catastrophic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that we're going to get, and I told you this, I said, I think we're going to get 100% correction of this problem. I think it's something that's been taking 20, 30 years of metabolic malfunction, structural malfunction, and inflammation takes time to heal. And I think that's what we're doing now. You're still just reaching the top, and I think you're going to have complete recovery. Would you recommend the program for someone with migraines?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did great. You're a pleasure to take care of. Thank you very much. You weren't compensated for this. This was a from the heart testimonial, correct?
Oh, definitely. You know,
Rob,
just ask my wife.
Rob, thank you very much.
All right.